What up, everybody? It's the speech guy, Tony Asar, ASAR, and you know I'm still rocking with my main man, the professor.
Ooh, shit.
The super duper.
It's hype every time.
Uber producer.
Hey.
Podcast Poppy.
Self-titled.
Earlpheus.
And you know I can't just let it ride like that. You know I got to give you a proper intro.
Oh.
It's the man with the fly blue chucks.
Oh.
Walking around the streets like he don't give a fuck.
Middle finger, middle finger.
You might catch him eating some Cajun duck.
That's fancy.
And then after the duck might get a little sugar of meat. that don't rhyme, but it's the one and only Tony Asar. Almost went really crazy with it, but I just kind of sugar of meat. Duck suck, you know where I was going. But anyways.
But hey, baby, how you been?
Good, man. Good. Fresh off the freeway.
Fresh off the freeway?
Fresh off the freeway.
I know you with that taxi was like, might be a little timid. Like,
I was moving too. I was moving.
Where were you coming from?
Legoland.
Oh.
Legoland. Which was cool. I've never been to Legoland before. You know, went with the girl, went with her son, and then went with my girl's friend, who I could talk to you more in detail about that later.
Yeah, because I'm already...
But me and her had a falling out like 6 years ago. That was the first time we actually like hung out. And maybe we said about 5 words to each other, but it was cool though. Like we respected each other. You know, it was a building block to like mending that relationship that was never there to begin with.
Why doesn't it be there as just a friend?
Because it's my girl's friend, and she was like, I want her there at the wedding. And I'm like, wedding? Whoa. But
what's that group chat like?
But it was good though. It was good. It was fun. It made me like theme parks, all I do, this is how I know I'm old. All I'm doing is looking around at the lines. Mm-hmm. And looking for the restrooms. I gotta know where the lines are at, and I gotta know where the restrooms are at all times. Like I told you off air, I had some of the theme park food, and so that's like rolling the dice, like Russian roulette. Like I'm gonna get on this ride. It might trigger some shit if I'm on this ride. Literally. So I was kind of playing it cool, walking slow. You know what I mean? Yeah. Clinching at certain parts, but I'm good, man. I'm good. I had a little salad with some fries and a little brownie. I kept it very easy at the theme park. I didn't want to go too crazy. They were serving brisket and shit.
Yeah, you can't trust theme park brisket. I mean, if it was a county fair, I'll trust that.
That part. But not at a theme park.
No. That's just the McDonald's of brisket.
Yes.
That's a McDonald's brisket.
Motherfucker was still mooing and shit on the cutting board. I'm like, it's not even cooked, bro. I'm good. Give me that salad, prepackaged.
But my G, I totally disagree. You don't have to be friends with your girlfriend's friend.
Oh, we're back to that. I know I don't have
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to start
it's okay. It's okay. It's not that we're trying to be friends. It's just that, you know, my girl's wants her around, you know what I'm saying? And she had a lot of disdain for me. I had no issues with her, but you know, we kind of got like an Instagram situation like years ago. Yeah. And kind of turned her off to me, so she's never been around. But you know how girls would be like, "Oh, I want you to be at my wedding and I want you to be able to be around." And it was never that big of a deal to me, but it was great that we were able to like be in the same car and there was no issue. Like
that's
you know
good.
what I mean?
There shouldn't be any issue, but it's just like
again. I'm over 30. I'm looking for lines and bathrooms. That's all I care about. That's all I care about at the theme park, man.
That part.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Had a pretty chill week. Been like super trying to work out. Like stay consistent and whatnot.
See you. You look like you going out hiking. You getting your wallow on. Like you out there sweating.
I would get a suit soon.
Sweat coming. Y'all gotta make it.
Yo, you know what's the sad part? I wait a couple minutes for me to catch my breath
before you flick that camera on.
I put the camera on and I wipe all the sweat off because if everybody saw how badly I was sweating, they'd be like, "Oh, he died out there."
You are looking a little thinner though, you know.
I'm trying, man. Trying. You know, because like this summer, Bad bitch shit only.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, bad bitch. What you about to do this summer? It's Juneteenth this summer. You better be acting right.
I'm trying to act to Miami.
Okay. So you trying to get your bad bitch body together?
Just trying.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And plus, I want to hoop. I really want to hoop again.
But we see. Also, you want to get back in better shape than what that was before.
Oh, yeah.
Because this video documentation of Tony Asar hooping.
I was rounded, just moving all slow. Whoa, yeah. I can't step on the court right now.
It's crazy when you watch somebody play basketball over 30, and you can see in their eyes that they want to move to a certain, like they want to run somewhere, but their body won't let them. Like, dude made the cross, you were like, oh. Like you tried. You were almost there.
Dude, that game, there was so much almost of everything I wanted to do.
Oh my God.
I almost wanted to make a layup.
And you almost did.
I almost did. But for some reason, my left leg didn't activate after my right leg went to jump. I was like, what is going on here?
You tried to block a shot. And you got about this far off the ground. He said,
why I power up though?
He powered up to SWAT and got about this far off the ground. I was like, is there a fly in your face?
No, that's the closest I related to Space Jam. I was looking at myself like, what's going on?
Where's my Monstar power?
This ain't right.
So you trying to get back in the gym and hoop?
Yeah, I really want, because there's this league. Like in the IE, it's the IBL, which is like the Inland Basketball League or whatever. Okay. And like a lot of cats don't know, but there's mad hoopers in the IE, and like I just want to be able to run with them one more time.
So you're not just trying to get in the gym to hoop; you're trying to join a league.
Yeah.
Okay. When does this league start?
No, well, it's like it's an adult league.
Okay, so it's all year round.
It's all year round. Okay. They're currently going right now, but I just see like everybody I used to hoop with. And I was like, oh, I know I could dust you still.
But
I'm 30 pounds overweight.
Okay.
And my vert is probably 2 inches.
No, I seen the vert.
I got a 2-inch vert, right?
It's about a half an inch.
I step on that court, they be like, Tony, no, go back to retirement, please.
Well, so you 30 pounds. You're trying to lose 30 pounds before you get back on the court? Like, is that where you're at? 30 pounds. Tony, 30 pounds lighter. Y'all better watch out. That's bad bitch body coming.
It's gonna be lean, you know. Yeah. I just want to get back to, like, I know I'm not like I'm gonna be back where I was. I know the speed gone.
Okay. It's not there when it used to be.
No, I could feel it when I be trying to gas up on my runs. I'm like, oh, this is it? This is fourth gear, huh? Wow. Yeah, this is all I got.
Yeah, that's all you got. Like an 86 Impala, just manual. Like,
oh, it's looking very classic out there. It's looking very classic.
Okay. Well, hey, man, I've been thinking about the same thing the past couple of weeks. Like, just being competitive. Like, I miss the competitive energy, being on the court, doing something competitive. Like, I can only
compete at a high level.
Yeah, not basketball. Don't put it out there. Yeah, I'm 5'9.5", 5'10" on a good day. I wasn't doing basketball competitively, but football, yes. And you can't just go out there and play football by yourself or like with like 3 people. Like, it's not fun. You can't really compete. But basketball, that's when I got into basketball, was after high school. Like, really getting into it. And so it kind of quelled, if that's the right word, my competitive juices, you know, or fulfilled my competitive juices playing basketball. So I want to get back to that. So I'm on that same, again, I'm on the Greek God bod journey.
Oh, we got 10 more.
Don't look at me like that, Derbs. I am.
Well, we got Derbs.
This is episode 91.
What did I say, episode 100?
Yeah.
Take another hiatus, baby.
I feel like you could do it in 9 weeks.
You think so?
I think so.
You know what? Right now,
if you started,
if I start today,
change your diet.
I got no beer. What is this? La Croix?
This is sugar water.
Yes. No beer, you know what I'm saying? La Croix. I had the salad at the theme park and not the goddamn brisket. All that stuff with it. You know what I'm saying? It's Greek God bod mode, kinda. But we're on episode 91, so
Tony
I gotta
used to get you out on these hikes.
You do. Hike?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. I was about to agree till It's settled in.
The down trip is the easy part.
No,
going down the hill is the easy part. It's when we come back, you gonna start be like, "Whoa, how far did we walk?" You just gonna be going up like, "Oh." That's why I wait. I'll be gassed.
Bro, my knees, man. Downhill just sounds like disaster.
You know,
I'll tag along on a hike or two. Claremont Loop.
But my thing with your knees, have you ever checked out Knee Over Toes guy?
Knee Over Toes guy.
I just know him by his tag handle. He has a real name. He's a real person, but he goes by Knees Over Toes guy.
So what does that mean? He's a guy who knows how to
he had
knee pain.
Yeah, he had like a totally reconstructed knee, like obliterated his knees and whatnot.
Oh shit! And
he came up with this whole workout regimen to re-strengthen your knees and stuff. It kind of worked.
Okay.
It hurts in the beginning because basketball made my knees kind of stiff in places. It kind of didn't bend right.
Yeah.
But if you stick to the regimen for like good 2-3 weeks, you'll start be like, oh, you'll get slightly more movement. Okay. And it doesn't stress out like your inner cartilage, but it does build out on the outer muscle.
Okay.
Like one of his shits is like backpedaling, doing a sled. That's why I'm always backpedaling, but I backpedal back uphill though. That shit hard.
Oh, yeah, see you over here doing extra. Backpedaling uphill? Nah.
It burns.
No, it definitely does. Watch Walter Payton style. Like, I respect it. I know it works, but I also know the pain that goes with it.
Yeah. That's why the videos, you go take a break.
Okay. Knees Over Toes, guys. I'll check him out because I definitely need to get these knees right. I know I need to go under a knife at some point.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's going to cure that,
but just alleviate some of the
strengthen
pain
a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, and get it bending because like when I started watching this video, I didn't realize how much I lost bending in my knees. Like I'm in my 30s and I wasn't able to bend all the way down. And I was like, "Oh, it do hurt."
Yeah, yeah.
And then he was like, "You got to like compound load your knee, so you got like stepping off a step." But retracting.
Okay.
Like, it's little stuff that you can do, like even when you're just at home chilling, like off a sidewalk. But like on God, bro, you do that stuff, you'll start to feel your knee to feel a little bit stronger. Like,
okay. I need that because I have not broke out into a full sprint since like 2012.
See,
like I have not been on a full sprint. And that day when I was in the high desert, and there was an active shooter situation going, and everybody was running. My body just knew I couldn't do it. So I think that's why I thought so fast on what to do, like get to a store and hide. Because running out the door to the car, nah, I'd have looked stupid as hell. Trying to speed walk to the car. Everybody's running by me. And I'm speed walking like, nah, I was like, let's get to a building or to a store and just hide. Yeah.
You see the shooter, you just start switching your hips.
I would have rolled at some point, to be honest with you. That might have been faster.
Down the slope.
Oh man. All right. So what we got to talk about today?
Man, all right. So I guess one of the biggest news that was just released today was Maury is no longer with us. Not that he's dead, but the show is canceled.
Bro, I was really about to sit here and shed a tear. Don't do that to me.
No. That man looked like he's still fucking.
He is the white Morgan Freeman.
Like I swear.
Like he's looked the same age for 35 years.
Every time he finds out who the baby daddy is, he absorbs an essence. He just gets a little bit younger each time. So you are not the father.
Youth. So where is he going? Is somebody taking his place?
No, the show's just done. After its 30-year run, the show's done. That's
no more
it.
baby daddies, baby mama issues?
His show's syndicated, so they could upload the episodes however they'll upload them and distribute them, but he's done. Maybe it's one of those mutual things where he's like, look, I got some sugar daddy years left in me, and I can't be finding out who these baby daddies is. I gotta go create my own back history. Okay. Thank you. Good night.
Maury is finally. Is he the longest running talk show host?
He was the last one remaining from our
that
years.
Whole era.
From our general.
Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones, Montel. Dude with the chin, what's his name?
Sally Jesse Raphael.
Jay Leno. Oh yes.
Jay Leno.
Yes.
Geraldo before he went on to news anchor, or
Geraldo.
Yeah.
Wow. So more Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry
Springer. Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
So he outlasted all of them.
He did. He did 30 years.
Is that show real or fake?
Maury?
I think
You've watched 30 plus years of it.
it was
some
real.
Of it, I feel like
was real
some
in the
of it's
beginning.
fake. Some of it was real.
I
They
think
just like I feel like they just ran out of people that were willing to come on TV and like put this shit on blast.
Okay. So it started bringing some actors and people that want to get paid.
Yeah.
Because like some of the stories were like ridiculous.
Oh
like,
yeah, the people who were scared of pickles,
or
like for real,
or like the girl who like ended up dating her own dad that she like didn't
No, that's
know.
real. That's real. That's real.
I don't know about that.
This is America. That's real.
Fair enough.
I believe that one. But the people scared of cotton. Have you seen that one? The dude Maury was like, open up the medicine jar. You know, the little cotton on top of that. And he busted that shit open, took the cotton out, and she looked like she's seeing death. Like scared, drenched in sweat. The chick that was scared of olives, she ran like the baby mothers do when they hear that it was not the father. She ran out the door.
That's because she was being haunted by the slaves of her great ancestors. So every time you pulled the cotton out, she saw it.
I don't want to be racist.
That kind of just reminds me of that show, My Weird Addiction.
Yeah, see, it's kind of like that.
What's that on? I haven't seen it.
That sounds like True TV or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I just watched it on
Lifetime.
YouTube.
Oh yeah,
But,
true.
Yeah,
You
it's
never
like
struck
some
me
of the
as a Lifetime
weirdest shit.
kind of guy.
No,
Like some
Derv's
lady
is
was
definitely a
addicted
Lifetime
to
guy. He just don't know it
Lifetime guy?
because he's channels are he don't like a channel person.
What's on Lifetime?
Corny shit.
Corny.
That's like some shit my mom would watch for sure.
You watch Snapped?
Nah, what the hell's Snap?
You look like a candidate for somebody who's supposed to be.
No. Snap was about people who snapped. They ended up handling their problems violently.
Yeah.
I'm not a violent person,
You're not a violent person. I agree with that.
but I haven't snapped yet, so we don't know.
Exactly. The fact that you're not a violent person makes me believe that when you snap, the roof gonna be on fire.
Derbs, what would make you snap?
I don't know.
Him losing in Call of Duty.
That was a test. Never expose your weakness.
Ooh, 50 Laws of Power.
I said I don't know.
Oh, he was ahead of you.
How dare you take that from me?
So my big question with the Maury thing is, the cameraman. What job does he get after this? Because he seems to be overqualified
Nike.
to be a regular cameraman anywhere else. He need to be like a cameraman in high pressure situations. Like if there cops were still around, maybe he can do that.
He could go to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
There you go. Follow Jocelyn around.
Yeah. Oh, talking about Jocelyn.
What channel was Maury on?
KTLA, Channel 5.
Yes.
I'm sure he probably just works for the station then.
But he's too talented. You know how fast he was and how he was able to move that camera and follow those girls in the backstage. That cameraman is very overqualified.
Maybe he's gonna be working on the next Marvel movie. You never know.
There you go. There you go.
We seen your work. Now follow this free runner.
There you go. A parkour cameraman. That's what he needs to be. Free runner parkour cameraman.
He bouncing off.
Oh, R.I.P. to Maury show. Damn,
Yeah.
That's the big blow to childhood.
You know, that's how I know I'm getting older.
When you're starting to see that type of shit.
My childhood's dwindling away.
Yeah.
It's kind of beautiful, but
Like Judge Judy's off of TV now. And even though she's on Prime, which Maury should take his show to Prime if he wants to keep doing it. Because if it was not a mutual, amicable, did I say that word right?
Yeah.
Situation, he could take it to Prime. Because now it's not Judge Judy, it's Judy Justice.
Judy's Justice.
Judy Justice is the new, I stay on the Judge Judy, so I'll be watching that shit at Prime.
She is a baddie.
But she got ass. I don't care what nobody say. Derbs, when you get home, look up Judge Judy ass and try not to beat off. I'm I'm just saying, Judge Judy back in the day, like her early days, she got ass. She do. But yeah, Maury should take his show to Prime TV, like, or Prime Video.
Okay.
Maybe, you know.
No, I mean, shit, why not?
I mean, I would still watch it.
Because he wants to be a sugar daddy, I'm telling you.
How old is Maury?
He saw Alex Quebec go out and he was like, that ain't going to be me.
Oh, true.
I'm going to go ahead and spend this cash.
But see, Maury to me seems like the type of old white dude like Joe Paterno, where he's got to keep doing it because once he stopped, Joe Paterno, I mean, he was going through a lot of other shit, but Joe Paterno, once he stopped coaching at 87 or whatever he was, I think that's what he was living for. I think at a certain point, it's like when you're at home all day.
No, Sandusky killed Paterno.
He did. That's how I was trying to. You're right.
Paterno was like, God, please, before they take any more away from me. I mean, I don't want to wake up.
I'm not going to wake up. My Penn State. Oh, man. Damn, Maury. All right. Well, yeah, again, rest in peace to Maury show. I'm glad they didn't do like the Wendy Williams and put somebody in his place, like Nick Cannon.
Dude.
Because Nick Cannon will be the next person they put in his place to fucking do the Maury show.
It's like Nick Cannon. I don't know why he's just a filler boy.
He's a filler. I mean, he's really good at hosting.
Yeah, but you would think he would have been had a talk show.
He did. He just got canceled.
Oh.
So speaking of talk shows that just got canceled, Nick had his show. It's only 1 year. It hasn't even been a full year yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
But his show a couple of weeks, or maybe a week ago, got canceled. The show where he
low ratings?
Some speculate low ratings. He came out and said that it was pretty much he's too busy. In so many words, he's like he's too busy. He's doing Wild 'N Out. He's doing America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
He's working out. He's trying to find new turbines. There's like a lot of stuff going on.
He's got to be a dad somehow in between there.
He got to be a dad of like 37 kids. So I think he's a little too busy. So that's what he said. I feel like, because I can't point to one person who watched that show. We just, saw a couple clips that went online, but never heard anybody saying I got to go watch the Nick Cannon talk show.
Well, you know what was the deciding factor? After he ate a pickle Snickers sandwich and no one cared.
Come again?
Yeah, you didn't see that clip? Exactly.
Hold on. A what kind of sandwich?
A pickle Snickers sandwich. He sliced the pickle in the middle, put a Snicker in the middle. I mean, he sliced the pickle, put a Snickers in the middle. He was like, "Oh, I love these pickle Snickers sandwich."
Was he serious?
To keep a season 2 going, I think he was.
I think he was trying to do a pickle Snickers sandwich?
Yeah.
That is the most niggerish shit. Like, hey, grab that pickle, grab a Snickers, make a sandwich out of it. What?
I eat these all the time.
No, never that. I would never even try that. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I am going to try.
You gonna try pickle? If you do, please record that and post that. I want to see your reaction.
Because in theory,
what kind of pickle?
In theory, one of the big dill pickles.
A kosher or dill? Dill? Okay.
Chop it up. Probably, cut up the Snickers a little because it makes sense because it's sour and sweet.
No, it does not make sense.
It's sour and sweet.
Sour and sweet?
Sour and sweet.
Okay. I mean, I was a kid who didn't like...
but the Snickers is already salty and sweet.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of hard. Even though pickles is hard too, but like it has a crunch to it. But then the Snicker, like, and the caramel, nah. Whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot going on with that. That's a lot going on with that sandwich.
Next week.
Yes, please.
Next week.
Please.
Next week.
Please.
All right.
Please.
Next week.
Please.
Yeah.
All right. You try that one, and then I'll try whatever the next craze is.
All right. I'm with it. I'm gonna keep it going.
Snap! It's the man.
Go ahead. Interrupt it real quick.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
IE in the building.
What up, man?
IE in the building.
Hello, Lisa. How you doing? All black alumni. No,
you good. You good.
That's a great interruption. I appreciate that. Legends just came through and gave us that.
And IE legend Noah James. Shout out to Break to Your Face. Oh. What else you got for us in store today, baby?
So let's just slide over to sports real quick. I only got one little thing in sports. I don't know if you have anything with sports.
No, hit me with it.
So Kaepernick, he dropped a workout video a couple days ago. Kaepernick was on the field throwing some passes, looking pretty good, looking actually really diesel out there.
Especially for what, 34, 33?
Yeah, I think me and him, we're all the same age, 34, 33. He was out there working out, looking really good, physically wise, like in good shape. Mm-hmm. The throws look pretty good, you know, but again, he's throwing against no defense. But outside of all of that, you know, Cap dropping a video of him working out led to a whole big hubbub about whether Kaepernick was going to finally get his shot with the NFL. Mm-hmm. Now it's been 6 years. 6 years. Mm-hmm. It's been 6 years since Kaepernick's been in the league. So me personally, I don't think he's ever going to play for the league again.
He's never.
So if you believe that, and I believe that, he has to believe that, right?
I know he knows he's still going to try to fight for a case. That's how I saw that video.
Like fight for...
It was like, look, man, they're still blocking me. He's still showing his case. Like, look, the issue hasn't gone away. I'm still, because look at all these quarterbacks that are getting fired day in, day out. There's a lot of bad quarterbacks, and Colin Kaepernick is a Super Bowl quality quarterback.
I'm never gonna say Kaepernick was as good as Deshaun Watson, but we saw Deshaun Watson go through what he went through, and just got traded and got the most guaranteed money of any quarterback ever.
Yeah,
$200 and some million guaranteed. Yeah, fully guaranteed.
Well, yeah.
And Kaepernick, all he did was take a knee for black people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. There's literally people beating and killing in the NFL.
Speculation of molestation and sexual assault.
But you know if the one thing that was the most telling of the NFL's evilness was that Aaron Hernandez documentary, when he went on the lam and the NFL already had a spot for him to go on the lam.
Yeah. That's crazy.
No one talked about that part. That was the most wild thing.
Like NFL was already trying to help him curve whatever was about to come his way.
And that's why Robert Kraft was actually there. Yeah. That's why he was there. It was like you hit him and you knew.
Yeah. So you mean the same way that he's not necessarily trying to get a job. He's more or less trying to keep proving his case. And he's got I saw some people say it was promo for his Netflix doc that's coming out, or it's already out, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. But it's a good way to promo that.
I mean, look, man, we're all in the same industry. You gotta take every part of your life and turn it into something special. You got something coming out. I don't fault him for the promo. But honestly, I still stand with him.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, this is whack.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do nothing. He didn't kill nobody and beat up nobody. He just made a statement when during the time of the year, there was a lot of killings.
Yes.
that year. So
yes.
You mad?
It's just amazing how far we've gone in 6 years. Like, I would have never thought that he would have been ostracized from the league, and then he was. And then I would have never thought he would have become like our modern day Muhammad Ali athlete turned civil rights activist.
He can't be Muhammad Ali because they eventually let Muhammad Ali come back.
After he... No. Well, you're talking about after when he
lost about 3-4 years.
Well, Kaepernick is not...
prime time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kaepernick was never the best at his position or the best in the league. It was very easy for them to let him go. Because if it was Aaron Rodgers who took a knee, he would still be in the league.
Yeah.
If it was...
But he was still a talented...
I agree.
I still believe he's still a starting quarterback.
Not even a starting quarterback. He's at least a backup. Yeah, he's been gone for a while.
I gotta be fair.
But at least a third string quarterback, second string quarterback. You can't tell.
Look how long they kept Mark Sanchez. Oh my God. I'm still disappointed in him.
Bro, he ran into his own player.
But
hit the player's butt.
This is literally called the butt fumble.
Fumbled, and the team took it back for a touchdown.
And I watched that.
And that was your team. That was your squad. So you answer for that.
That part.
So I just thought it was interesting to see Kaepernick do that. I look like we're on the same page. I feel like he was doing that for more than just trying to show that he's trying to get back in the league. I possibly think if he was offered a contract, he might deny it.
Yeah.
I think he would. Because at this point, I don't think it's been 6 years. He's 34.
Yeah.
I think that it would be, that's just me thinking, if he took a contract with, say, like the Seattle Seahawks, and there was video of him playing in the preseason and the season against current NFL players, and he didn't look too good. He didn't look bad, but he didn't look too good.
He didn't look too speedy.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't look as quick as foot as he used to be. That all that's going to be is ammunition for that side to say, this is why he wasn't in the league. This is why he took a knee.
That part.
I'd rather him just keep getting your workouts in
stay in shape.
Stay in shape. Keep pushing the narrative that you've been blackballed, but don't really try to get into the league, because here's the thing too. Let me ask you this, because you're a smart brother. If you were boycotting or if you felt like a league was blackballing you because of a stance you took for your own people, would you want to get back in that league?
Knowing that they could hit gate you?
That, or just the fact that they did it already.
It was my ego, yeah.
Okay.
I personally, I would want one more season back and just to Mike Vick him.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I'll go out there, give everything I got from one last season.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care after this.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna show you, like, one, I was still the baddest.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still that dude.
I'm still him.
Okay.
He is I. And y'all can still, suck a dick.
If anybody goes to my Madden 2020, not 2021, 2020, Madden 20, I have like 11 franchises, all different teams, all with Kaepernick at quarterback. That's the first one where you can actually download Kaepernick from free agency and put him at quarterback. Those are the stories I would want to see. You know what I'm saying? All those franchises. Yeah. Eventually, Kaepernick led him to the Super Bowl. It's a beautiful story, but realistically speaking, I don't think that's going to happen. It'll be more damage to him than anything if he got back into the league.
No, because honestly, the truth about the matter is, after the Super Bowl, people caught on to Colin Kaepernick, and his playing was starting to go down a little bit. Yeah. I still remember.
I do too. There's a lot of Facebook posts of me talking shit about Kaepernick's play.
Because it was going down before he took the knee. Because he was already about to get benched for Alex. I think he was already benched for Alex Smith.
Yes. Was it Alex Smith? Because he took over Alex Smith's job. Oh, and Alex Smith went to the Chiefs.
Oh,
it was somebody else that he was benched for, but it was a whack quarterback. It's not even playing now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's when you knew it was something.
Yeah.
Because it was like, why is this white guy playing over?
Yeah. But I thought at the time, and I still kind of think it was more to do with the scheme fit. And I think Jim Harbaugh got fired, and then he isn't a drop back, 5-step drop, let me beat you with my arm type quarterback. He is what it is now in modern day. Lamar Jackson, the Deshaun Watsons, the Kyler Murrays, the Dak Prescotts, where I'm going to roll out, use my feet to shift the defense to get open looks. And that's what his skill set is. But at 34, I don't think it's 100% there yet. But I'm just happy to see him out there working out, man.
Yeah.
And I'm happy the conversation is still 6 years later, still going. And people are still, you can still see 6 years later, people are still like mad at Cap, and vice versa. People are still mad at the league for what they've done to Cap. So
Jay-Z didn't solve it all, but he made it look nice.
He did. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Rock.
In your area. No, but let's stay on sports for a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
Just a little bit longer, because, all right, so, Brittany Griner got held up.
Yes.
She's still in detention, though. She's still held up.
And that's because...
over, whatchamacallit, Russia, they extended her stay and before they extradited her.
Extended her stay like it's a holiday.
They did.
Oh shit.
They did. They extended it to like May.
May?
Yeah.
See, I haven't even really followed this case too much.
Dude.
I think a lot of us aren't. That's sad.
That's why I'm bringing it up, because like if it's kind of messed up, all right? Because if any other male athlete from America got stuck over there, they wouldn't been sending there. If it was LeBron James in Russia, and they was like, he's not coming home. If he dies, he dies. I don't know. That was messed up. But it was funny.
It was close. You tried it. The attempt is well worth it. I appreciate the attempt.
But if they was like, yeah, you don't get your LeBron James no more. He's our LeBron James. Everybody would be like, we gotta bring him home. We're gonna send all of our U.S. troops. We're gonna have combat boots. We're gonna come with choppers. You know, we wouldn't do that. We would send them drones. We would send them drones, scooped them up.
Okay, but I agree if it was LeBron James. But Brittany Griner, you would say she's the LeBron James of the WNBA, but stardom-wise in America, she's probably more equivalent to a Thabo Cephalosha.
No, she's still a superstar here. She's got the second.
I'm talking about as far as her notoriety here.
In the Brittany Griner in the basketball world?
In the WNBA basketball world.
Yeah.
Yeah. WNBA basketball, if we're just going to be honest, it's the reason why a lot of people don't watch it. It's not big here. That's what I'm saying. So her stardom in America is probably equivalent to like a 6th or 7th player in the NBA.
But she's literally one of the first women to be televised consistently dunking.
100%. No, I think that she is a monster.
Right.
I thought she was good at Baylor.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to see her in the WNBA. I'm just speaking for the fact that I think the reason why it's not getting talked about a lot is that WNBA just doesn't get talked about a lot in America. It's sad.
That part.
You know what I mean? I had this debate with some girl on Facebook because we were. It was a good debate. There was no name calling or nothing like that. I like those kind of debates on Facebook because it's very few and far in between those type of debates on Facebook. But she was talking about not Brittany Griner per se, but just saying like, women WNBA players should get paid more. And I asked her like, do you watch? It was Connie Clark. That's who it was.
Oh, okay.
I was like, do you watch the WNBA? Or, and I don't think she really does. And I'm like, well, that leads to the pay.
That part.
If most women in America were watching WNBA, it would be highly rated and it would be very popular. If half the men were watching WNBA, it would be popular. But the fact that we don't watch it, and I don't know why we don't watch it. I think
I do though.
I've never been to an NBA game. I've been to WNBA games. I've watched Lisa Leslie in person play.
Yeah.
I enjoy WNBA. I watched my cousin all through high school. I didn't go to no basketball games except for women's basketball games in high school. Mm-hmm. So I grew up watching women's basketball. I enjoy it because you actually get the pure art form of what basketball is. It's very fundamental.
Yeah.
It's passing, the screens, not a lot of improving and isolations. I enjoy that basketball, but for some reason in America it's just not popular. That's why she had to go to Russia to make the money.
That part, that is true.
So it really highlights to me the fact that the conversation is very low in America about her getting fucked over in Russia, where places she's making money for them.
They're trying to keep her for extra 2 months, man.
Yeah. I think it sucks, and I hope this is one of those things where people will say like, I'm not even gonna say it because it's blasphemy to say it, but like, if we had a president somewhat close to who Trump was, Trump might got her out.
Yeah, you know what?
He got LiAngelo Ball out. That's what I'm saying. It hurt.
Yeah,
that hurt.
Yeah,
that hurt.
I kind of people gave Trump a lot of ish, but he would have. Because he would have took it as assault on American pride.
What you mean you got?
He would have risked World War III. He was like, nah, she coming out right now.
Yeah.
I was sending her my private jet from my Trump hotel in Moscow, okay?
Because Trump got ASAP out?
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky?
Yeah.
And LiAngelo Ball?
Yeah.
I just feel like...
And he let Kodak Black out.
Yes, and he got Kodak Black out. So I feel like if he was in office right now, he will be trying actively to get her out.
And he gave Sparkle and Diamond careers for like 4 years.
Sparkle and Diamond.
What was those two black ladies? I couldn't stand.
Oh,
with the horrible horrible. They were weave wigs. They had wee wigs. They were wearing those wee wigs.
They look like two walking patty pies.
Oh my God! Oh, we love Trump. You know what I'm talking about? Look them up. I think it was Sparkle and Diamond.
That sounds about right. Now.
Something.
You put me on. You reminded me.
It was like, oh yeah.
I'm kind of mad I never went to a Trump rally. Now hindsight, I kind of wish I would have just witnessed one of those in person, like a Trump rally.
High key, low key, I'm with you on that.
You know what I mean?
Like I know, and
our faces might have caused a riot.
Oh yeah,
our faces being there.
I remember when that brother got hit in the face. I was like, y'all just let him get hit like that? That's cold, gang. I would have fucked everyone up as soon as we got outside. Like you just let this 78-year-old nigga just hit me in the face.
Yeah. Free Brittany Griner.
That part.
Free Brittany Griner. Unfortunate story, but I do. I can't even say that because we got Sleepy Joe Biden. Why am I calling him Sleepy? See, Donald Trump effect. Fuck. Joe Biden.
My man's fell asleep on national TV.
No, multiple times.
Like he is Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
That is such
Donald
a
Trump warned us. He was like, he's just gonna fall asleep. You really gonna vote for a man
who falls asleep?
Who just gonna fall asleep?
Yeah, no, this is where we're at today. 2022, this is where we're at.
Dude, 2022 is wild because I don't know what they're gonna do about these gas prices. I think something really do gotta be done, right? Like,
all my dreams for a Ford F-150 is going out the window. I've been like dreaming. I've talked about on this pod multiple times. F-150.
Oh.
But every time I go to the gas station, it's like 7 cents more than it was the day before.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all just don't want me to be protected out here in these streets with a truck.
I burnt through $40 so quick.
I drove past the gas station. The gas was $5.50. I drove past the same gas station on the way home, and the gas was $6.
Oh shit! So just one day.
One day it was like
hours,
4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, see, that's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't know where we're at today. Like, how are we supposed to get around? Uber drivers is stressing.
I'm about to get a freaking bike, dude.
No, you know, Uber, Lyft, and Instacart are all charging extra for their deliveries and pickups.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, they're putting a gas tax on it.
I mean, good.
Now you gotta pay more.
I do Instacart, and it's not worth it to drive around right now.
Hell no. Hell no.
So,
yeah, dude.
As someone doing Instacart, what's your days like in today's economy? Like,
it just depends. I haven't really been doing it the last couple of weeks just because gas is so expensive.
And they're cutting the gas. You can't convince me they're not. I filled my gas tank up with. It took me like $58. To fill it up the other day. And usually, you know, I'm driving out of Adelanto. Usually, I drive to Adelanto on a full tank of gas back. Up there, when I'm up there, I'm like a little below a quarter.
Yeah.
So it's like bop, bop, bop. I usually get 3 trips.
Yeah.
But this last like 2 weeks, I literally go there and on the way back down, I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude.
Where did I go?
Bro,
gas tank just.
My car says 70 miles. Like if I put like 2 gallons in, and then I'll literally drive to work once, and it'll be on low.
You see?
And I'm like, I do not live 70 miles from where
they cutting the gas.
They
cutting it, bro.
They stretching it.
They throwing water or some other shit up in there.
This ain't that.
Yeah, gas is crazy, man. So I'm definitely trying to be very judicious. I'm using big words today.
I feel it. What book you reading?
Man, not a book. I've been listening to Joe Rogan.
Did your tongue not like that? Did your tongue not like saying his name?
That was for anybody who had an issue with that. No, I just been trying to use big words, man. I've been, trying to get my vocabulary up. But I'm just trying to be very careful and judicious about the gas and how I'm using it. You know what I mean? Like I do drive a shit ton to work and back. So now when I'm with my girl, she's just like, baby, we need some bread from Walmart. I'm like, those tortillas work just fine.
Yeah. Facts.
Yo, you want to make a ham sandwich? Put that in the middle of the tortilla. put that in the middle of those two tortillas. That's gonna be good because I don't want to Instacart.
Yeah.
Because it's more expensive, and I definitely want to drive to Walmart.
That part.
Or even hanging in a line at Starbucks. I was like today on the way to San Diego. I'm with my girl and her friend. We're like, let's go to Starbucks. I'm cool with that, but then we sit in the drive-thru, and I'm just like, look at the gas. It's like, this is not judicious. This is not a good way to utilize the gas.
So we gonna have to park. You gonna have to get out.
Yeah, we gotta get out now. Drive-throughs is out the question. Out the question. Out of it. Off of sports?
Off of sports.
All right. I don't really have a current topic right now. I know you have another one. Well, real quick. Actually, I have a little quick. Just your thoughts on it. It's really quick. Let's not stay on it at all.
But hit me with it.
Meg the Stallion got unfollowed by Drake and Rihanna. Ooh. And this shit was the talk of the streets. Like, oh my God, what does this say? Does this mean that Drake and Rihanna know something about this whole Tory and Meg situation coming down and they unfollowed her? I didn't look that deep into it, but it has been. I don't know if you have any thoughts about it. We don't have to be honest with you. I don't really care, but I brought it up because everybody else is talking about it. I'm like, I need to know more. Like, is just unfollowing somebody doesn't mean shit. Just because she's a celebrity and Drake's a celebrity and Rihanna's a celebrity. I unfollow my friends. Yeah. I unfollow family. Like, I got family. I'm like, nigga, stop posting your fucking face.
Well, did they have like a business venture together?
Well, Rihanna and Meg did the Fenty business, but it's been about a year since the contract went out. And then Drake and Meg, do they have any music together? I don't think they've ever done anything together.
I haven't.
But there's people who are paid to follow celebrities' accounts, so they follow. There's people who sit there every day. They wake up and look at your follow account and see, oh, they're missing one. Yeah. Who do they unfollow? And they have, I'm sure they have lists of everybody Drake's following, everybody's T.I.'s following, everybody, all these celebrities are following. And when they unfollow somebody, they can go and find that.
Wait, so is that how they're finding tweets from 20 years ago?
Oh yeah, there's people's job dedicated to fish for tweets. So the bigger this podcast gets, just know some of my tweets, I was in a different state of mind.
Twitter came out in 2006.
It came out in 2006.
I was like, what, 18?
I was in the 7th grade.
Yeah, so
Derbs.
I know you said some wild stuff.
Yeah, tweet in the 7th grade. That's crazy.
Junior high kids are just mean in general. that's our peak meanness.
It was rough. I made a new one when I turned 18.
Okay, good for you.
It was like, oh, this is too cynical for me.
But yeah, I don't care too much about the situation. Like, if somebody unfollows somebody, who gives a fuck? It's just social media. But in today's world, it does mean something, I guess, when celebrities unfollow somebody. I'm not trying to dig too much deeper into it.
Fuck that.
That's why I brought it. Like, I know you're not gonna care too much about it. So
no, but I did lie. I had one more about sports, or more so a question. Like, so we've been seeing LeBron gets bullied at games, gets heckled a lot at games.
Okay, by the fans.
Okay. Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
Been taking it nonstop, even when he's not playing, getting heckled. Russell Westbrook, and then most recently, Ben Stiller was heckling a tennis player.
Whoa, and that's completely different. Yeah. Oh, he was heckling a tennis player?
Yeah, exactly. Right. But Ben Stiller was heckling a tennis player, and the tennis player, there's a clip showing like, he was like, do I tell you how? He was like, what'd he say? He was like, are you a tennis professional? And he was like, no. He's like, why are you talking? I don't tell you how to act. And then everybody in the crowd was like, ooh. And then he went back to, playing tennis, and Ben Stiller was just smiling or whatever. But my question is, what is it about sports that people are trying to treat it like it's a comedy act? Like you could just heckle the athletes. I know it's been around, but it's like it's getting a little bit more vicious where people are really like going after them. Then, because it's like at some point as a man or just as a person, How long are you gonna handle someone saying you're nothing, talking about your family, talking about your kids, and like, can athletes punch people yet? I mean, what's going on? Like, I don't know.
If you talk to Ron Artest,
yeah, and
you can.
He was very
Whoever
valid.
throws the first punch will get the assault charge.
Yeah, because the level of aggression has to warrant out. Well, the action of aggression has to warrant out the reason or whatever. Yeah.
I think personally, these players feel more emboldened than ever before to talk back and to highlight these hecklers. I think like you said, the heckler's been around, and maybe they are a little bit more vicious than normal because their camera's out, so they're trying to get a reaction. They're trying to, oh, LeBron, your hairline fucking sucks. Like, they're trying to get reactions and see if you turn around.
Everyone wants that TikTok.
Everybody wants that TikTok, that Vine. But I also think that these players are more
Vine?
Sorry, I'm old. I'm old.
Nigga, we the same age, bro. Don't we say you old? Cause we the same, man. No.
Yes, Vine.
I couldn't let that one go. Sorry.
I appreciate that because I just said it. But I think they all want that. And so, but these players are more emboldened to respond back. They have a platform of their own to talk back. And I think these players are starting to really realize, like, yo, I'm the motherfucking league. I'm the one that you guys are here for me.
Yeah.
I'm not here for y'all, even though you kind of are players. Like, these fans pay your bills. But at the same time, there should be some type of, another big word, decorum. when you're a fan and you're in the stands, you paid your hard-earned money. So, of course, you're able to be a fan. But there is a level that you cross where it's just disrespect. You know what I mean? Like
that part. Like, there's that clip where there's that fan saying, "Hey, LeBron, when you gonna stop being a pussy ass bitch?"
I remember that.
I was like, damn.
And everyone was like, "Hey!"
And he wasn't even playing.
No, he was walking to the locker room.
He was walking to the locker room. That's why I'm saying, like,
and it was a white girl who said that too. She was like, "LeBron, when you gonna stop being a pussy ass bitch?" Like, he stopped in his tracks. LeBron stopped. He was ready for that funk. He was like, "Who the fuck?"
Do you personally think Gideon has had anything to do with like the rise in like the trolls?
No, I don't think he's had. I don't think he's had anything to do with the rise. He's really good at trolling. So, and I don't think that many people, like, he's getting millions of views, but I think a lot of these trolls, or these people, not trolls, but these people who are heckling are older people. Like, they're not watching. Gideon. Like, the younger people, our age and younger, they're not going to they're just trying to find like fun stuff to look at. But a lot of these people are older people who are heckling and being disrespectful to the athletes. And it's Ben Stiller. He's like 50 something, and you're heckling at a tennis match.
Yeah,
doing a volley. Like how you heckle somebody when part of the game is there's love. There's 30 love, 40 love. Like, it's all about love, right? I don't know, tennis too much, but like why you gonna be heckling a tennis player? Like. And it's Ben Stiller. Like, you already have enough tension and fame. Like, so there is something to being a fan where you feel like you're emboldened to like do that. So I saw LeBron say something about like I don't know if it's true or not. It was like a meme, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if those be true, but it was LeBron's picture and a quote. So it could be true. But he pretty much said that he tried to find some type of solution, even if he's playing with no fans. He's trying to find a solution to this. I don't think that's extreme. We saw the bubble and it was like kind of boring. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, the fans added an element to the game.
Yeah, that whole digital thing they was doing, who was that for?
And people forget they're on screen, so they're over here picking their nose while they watching the game because they forget there's a screen right in front of them.
People were trying to smoke blunts.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Exactly. So the digital thing is not the wave, and no fans is not the wave.
But I bet you that's when they were the happiest playing that game.
Yeah. Probably.
They probably were like, man, that bubble.
Probably.
We just got to play.
Especially if you're losing.
Yeah.
If you're winning, you kind of like, it's cool, but you wish you could hear but if you're losing, you don't got to hear nothing. You don't got to see no fans face, no boos. So it's probably better if you're losing in the matches.
Didn't the players complain about there being no fans though?
They wanted to get back to where it was. They're more complaining about the regulations with COVID. Like,
yeah, they were trapped in the hotel and they wanted to go strip
exactly
clubs.
That whole bubble. They were legitimately trapped for 40 plus days inside of a hotel bubble with the stadium right there. So I think they were more upset about that than there being no fans.
Yeah.
But I don't want to watch no fans.
Can you imagine like having fans for like your entire career and then like
and there's just
one
radio
day there's
silent.
Just radio silence.
You could really hear that ref.
How do I perform right now?
Yeah.
Some people like feed off of that like energy, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. You know, so it's interesting to see what they do with this whole heckling situation though. Like if they really start
trying to buckle down.
Yeah, they've been kicking fans out and telling them like you're banned.
Yeah.
If they do certain things that are super crossing the line.
Yeah.
These stadiums are starting to ban these fans. You know, so maybe that's what we start to see.
Where's the line?
That's the question. Where?
I mean, just don't name call.
Yeah, but you see Gideon getting kicked out, and like he's, in my opinion, he's not really doing anything that's like super bad. He's not like,
but he's annoying.
Yeah,
he's annoying. You could jump up and cheer. Oh, you suck! Bad shot.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool. Don't be annoying, and you don't have to name call. You know what I mean? Don't name call. Like even like don't name call. Like just cheer or boo. That should be the line. That should be the line. That should be the line, in my opinion. So, off sports. You got anything else?
No.
Okay. I had a question real quick.
Hit me with it
before we get out of here. We're doing pretty good on time. All because of white hands.
I like the clock.
It's all because of white hands. Round of applause for white hands. There we go. So, fisting. What is that? I brought this on the pod. We can cut it out if you want.
No, right.
I'm trying to understand where, when, why. Is that a thing?
We're talking
whole fist. I was on my my porn site. I'm over here. I like to try to find new things. You know what I'm saying? And you know how you can go on you go on like say Pornhub for instance. Pornhub. You go on Pornhub and
run the check, nigga.
And you hover over a video and it plays a little bit like YouTube does.
Yeah.
Like it plays a little bit.
Yeah.
And I just opened up the app, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so it's the home page. Like I didn't press no search for nothing, no filters yet. So I'm getting what Pornhub wants to give me. And very first video, I hover over it, and it's just a dude ramming his fist in this girl's ass. And I was like, I have to click to see. I have to click to see if she wanted this, if she enjoys it, what's going on. And she was all for it. And that and just like the 8-man gangbang, like those type of things, I'm trying to figure out who is watching that kind of stuff. Who is that for? Is that just for the shock value? Or is that like I don't know.
Honestly, porn actors and actresses, they got a different type of buying stake, but shout out to them. That is art.
Right? It is.
But man, fisting, yeah, bro.
That's the thing where I'm like that's very close to 2 girls, 1 cup for me. When I just can't really.
I've never seen anything more vicious.
No, that was vicious.
That was the
I'm
most
not gonna
vicious
lie.
thing.
And I was traumatized for a while.
Yeah, I still remember it. I hear the song and everything.
Yes.
It's wild.
Very traumatized. But the fisting thing is close because it's like you have no regard for your asshole.
And like your colon. And like
colon.
Like how was there gloves?
No, this was bare fist. You don't even know if he sanitized. You know what I'm saying? His hands. I'm pretty sure he did. This is porn, so they take their time. But this was also an amateur porn. This wasn't like lights, multiple camera angles. This is like the POV.
You know,
this is like and I'm just saying, we might not have answers.
She's gonna need some time.
She gonna need 7 days off.
Yeah,
for whatever.
In a cube of ice, a block of ice.
Look, we may not have answers for it. I know I don't have answers for it. I just was I'm just confused by that type of porn. Like, are people actually getting off to watching that, or is it for the shock value? Like, the YouTube videos, I'm gonna shock you, and you're gonna watch this because you're shocked.
Well, Derbs, you want to chime in? No. Well,
I mean, like it's the same thing with like BDSM and other like categories of porn. Like people just have weird fetishes from like trauma and
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's why
stuff that like became sexualized because of like a negative experience.
Yeah.
It's not just like.
So at one point they got the fist, and then it became like something that you're.
I personally
I don't know if
have
fisted
any of these fetishes, so
I really want to talk to somebody who's into fisting to really dive into.
You need to go on Reddit, my dude.
Oh, that's where it's at. Reddit. You're right.
Yeah, Reddit.
They probably have all the answers for you.
You're right.
With links.
You're right.
No, but it is that like there's a lot of kinks and fetishes I don't understand, and I don't judge them because everyone got their own kink and their own fetish.
100%.
But to be able to pull off a miraculous move, one as such, I would think it's more so for pleasure. And yeah, there's probably like if Facebook groups taught me everything, yeah, there's a group for everybody.
It's a group for everybody,
and there's probably a fisting group out there.
Oh, 100%. I know there is. I should go find that so I can get more clarity on where it comes from.
If you're part of a fisting group on Facebook, do us a favor. Hit us altblackpodcast@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you.
Yes.
And we'll bring you on just to speak on, just so we can get better educated.
Yes.
On
100%.
the matter.
I'm trying to learn more about where that comes from and why you do that.
And how that developed. Yeah.
Yes.
Did they get a knuckle and was like, nah, this ain't it.
I also got in debate with my but we got into a conversation with my coworker about like where's the craziest places that you've masturbated. I'm taking this whole podcast off the rails, but I said the craziest place I masturbated. This might be TMI because I was like 13 and I was just I was like 12 and I was just discovering like what it was to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, oh shit,
a tug on the rag.
Yeah. And after when my parents made plans on the weekend, I was like, why? I could just chill in my room. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, in a jacuzzi. Yeah.
Yeah, in a jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Oh, chlorophyll.
Yeah.
Chlorine on it.
I feel like Derb's crazy. Like I feel like Derb's has hung upside down like a bat one time and masturbated. I feel like you do that from time to time. No?
I've had sex in a lot of weird places. I don't think I've jerked off.
Of course, I think we've all had
places.
sex in weird places, but nobody wants to talk about where they've jerked off at in the weirdest and craziest place. Well, I kind of actually we could go flashback to an all black episode with Corbin Wilson, and you will learn the craziest place at Tony.
I'd probably go with like an airplane bathroom.
Whoa, okay, there we go. That's level.
That's small.
Long flight to the UK, you know.
Okay, you just had to get one out real quick.
I was like 15.
Okay, no, I feel you.
You know, I'm a horny little kid.
Yeah. And you was on the plane. Somebody had the jugs on the plane, huh? You couldn't even concentrate. The person sitting next to you, she had some jugs, right? Yeah.
I don't really remember that well, but
okay. On a plane, okay. Appreciate your answer. Honesty, I like it. All black. Again, go look at the Corbin Wilson episode. Tony does not have to rehash that. That's why he's silent. Watch the Corbin Williams episode of All Black and you will know a little bit more about Tony through that episode.
Facts.
It was amazing. It was great, actually. It was funny as hell. One of the greatest episodes of all time. And my last question just to the room. And I saw this the other day too. We're men, so I'm asking men. Why do men agree with women that they're trying to smash, even if she's wrong? Like, why do we do that? Like a woman, like I've seen men and women have a conversation, right? Like I was with, let me tell a story. Right? A quick story. I was with an old homie and we were at the club or a lounge. You know what I'm saying? And we're kicking it. And there's a group of girls, and we're all just chilling and talking. And one of the girls has said they were talking about Africa as a country. Now it's a continent. You know what I'm saying? So she was talking about Africa, and she's just spreading all types of misinformation, right? Like, oh, Africa is like a population of like 7 million people. It's not that many people in Africa. And I'm just like,
how do you fuck that up?
And right? And then she's like, there's no cities. It's all provinces. And she was just saying the most asinine shit. And my homie was like, yeah. It's like he's sitting there just like, oh, you right.
I hate cats like that. I hate that.
Right. And I saw that the other day when I was sitting there at the gas station, and I almost died. Not almost died, but some dude came up to the gas. This is a whole different story, but some dude came up and he went to pump his gas, but he didn't turn his car off. That's not a California thing. I saw his plates. He's from fucking Oregon.
Yeah.
Where they pump your gas and shit.
Yeah.
Like, he had his car on, he's pumping his gas. So everybody's like, you're like looking at a ticking time bomb, like, oh shit, what the fuck is this guy doing? So we're all out of our car watching that. But I seen some dude went to holler at a chick at the gas station, which is never do that. But the dude went up to the girl pumping gas and was trying to talk to her. So I'm like ear hustling as I'm watching the dude getting gas with his car on, ear hustling and shit. And she's over here, she's driving like a nice BMW, but she's putting fucking 87 in her car. And he went over there like, oh, you know, I can pay for your gas. It's like, you know, sweet talking. He's obviously homeless. He didn't have a car. He just came up to start talking to her. I don't want to say obviously homeless, but he didn't have a car. Yeah. So he was posted about the gas station. And he's like hollering at her, trying to talk to her and shit. He was like, why are you putting 87 in your car? Like, you got to treat your baby right. You know what I'm saying? You got to put that 89, 91. And she's like, not this model, I need to do that. She made up some shit that is like, you could obviously tell she know what she was talking about. Yeah. And he was just like, oh, for real? Like, he agreed with it. he agreed. And I'm like, why do we do that? Why do we do that?
Why? I feel because cats don't know how to attract the element. So the element. So they'll just take whatever chance they could get. You know what I mean?
Would you be attracted to a woman that told you were wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Not only if I told her wrong, if I corrected her, if I said something like, "Oh, that's wrong," but I corrected her, and she was receptive.
The reason is women want to hear a certain thing. They don't want to hear the truth.
This
is a very controversial thing for me to say.
Let me stop because this is where I got in trouble last episode. Don't say women. Say women you've come across in your life.
Okay.
There you go.
The women I have had experiences with.
There you go. Yeah.
Want to hear a certain thing. They don't want to hear the truth because the truth isn't always necessarily pretty or nice or happy. It's
so the guy is like the whole time he's not trying to ruffle no feathers. He's just like,
yeah, when you're trying to get a girl to go on a date with you, like the worst thing you want to do is like upset her by telling her she's wrong.
Yeah.
But that's crazy that we know that and we think that, so that's how we operate. That's why it's just crazy watching the man and woman dynamic when you're watching it from a third party view and you're seeing like.
I mean, if you take the gender away from it, like, are you really gonna sit there and try to convince someone who believes something that their belief is wrong?
No, if it sounded crazy, I would walk away. Like if she told me like Pangea never existed or something, I'd be like,
it's very difficult to change someone's belief.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying change the beliefs. I'm just saying
why agree with wrong statement.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to smash.
It's
the primal instinct of men who are like,
it's easier.
Boom. That's what it is. But men, this is why I brought it. Men, let's just have some dignity out here, y'all. We don't, men and women, but I'm specifically talking to the men. I see a lot of you guys out here agreeing with women just to smash, and it makes you look like a dog, like a dog in heat.
I think it's like when men were saying they were male feminists.
What is that?
Yeah, right.
What is that?
Yeah, right.
It just feels like you're putting on like this facade to
try to
people
smash,
believe
right?
that you are doing something.
Like, yeah,
you could just be like
women, okay,
a respectful man and respect everybody, you know.
Yeah,
that part. No, I'm not saying I coined it. I'm just saying that was a thing. A male feminist. I heard that a couple of times. I was like, what? I should sock you.
That's a dude.
Dead in
That's
your
a dude that has
chest.
terrible luck with women who is trying to up his luck with women.
And that's what I'm talking about. Because if you have good luck with women, you don't have to be that dude that's just gonna sit there and be like, yeah, to a woman because you're trying to get with her. That just makes you look very weak, in my opinion.
But that's why, like, I got a theory on this. Like, we need classes. We back in the day they used to have civics or civility classes. Learn how to. This is how you pick up a spoon. This is how you cut a fork.
Okay.
Yeah, we need that, but for human interactions.
Okay.
We need like civility training for like, yo, it's uncomfortable, but when you want to fuck, right? you know that innate feeling you just want to attack them. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Don't do that.
That's very bad.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Okay.
In further words, this is how high key. We need young hitches and prostitutes for milk money to help to help younger people, because honestly, it's whack. It's like we don't, because our parents don't really talk to us about the game. That's why I can't wait to school my kid, because I wish my dad would be like, well, he did in certain ways, but there's a lot of stuff you can know, like it's not just birds and the bees, but like, yo, man, this is how you talk to a woman when you're both angry. This is if she is angry like this. This is how you try to woo a woman. This is how you disagree. Don't hit women,
Yeah.
And that's the most wild part, because you think don't hit women because we're obviously stronger than them. No offense, girl power, but but it's still the truth. But just learn the very small basics of stuff. We need that.
Yeah.
We need that for teenagers. We need that for our young civilization to go for. And then we want to get a bunch of fuck niggas doing fuck shit.
Especially in today's world where like a lot of the communications over online, they don't even know how to communicate in person. A lot of younger people.
We're distancing ourselves even further from.
Yeah.
So we're really not going to act.
All right, well, that's just a random thought. I gave you a couple of my random thoughts that I had throughout the week. Some things that I witnessed. So
no, that was a good one.
Appreciate it.
That was a good one. Before we wrap this up, I did want to get into this topic that was buzzing out there. So Lotto recently came out and said that she couldn't get some features cleared on her album, specifically because she wouldn't have a relationship with the artist that she had collabed on the song with.
Who's this?
Lotto.
Okay, I've heard of her.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. And so my thing is, it's like, I guess it ties more into fuck niggas being fuck niggas shit. It's just that how often you think that is for a lot of these women artists out here that's trying to move up the ranks,
that are not able to get their music cleared,
may not be able to have certain business relationships because they ain't passing up no kitty cat.
Oh man, yeah, and this is why, we took very seriously, when we were interviewing women, and we still interview women here.
Yeah,
we take that stuff very seriously because it is a very touchy thing in this business when you're collaborating with women, because there's a lot of fuck niggas. Sorry, a lot of fuck niggas out here who do shit like that.
Yeah.
Who will literally, like, the producer will hold a beat or hold a track because they had a weird interaction because he didn't get the pussy or whatever. So now he is acting funny with your music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or things along those lines. And I think it's disgusting. I think women need to continue to call these dudes out to get these guys out of the fucking industry, out of the circle.
But dude, man, you can't.
The best we can.
You can't name call. That's
so. Here's my question: why not?
Because honestly, name calling, you don't know who knows who. You don't know who's in whose circle, and you don't know who you gonna need on the way up or who you gonna need on the way down. So it's because, like I remember, I think we was having this conversation before. Like, it's hard to keep all these artists under this blanket of accountability because of back end deals and like this business is related on relationships and partnerships and things like that. So you never want to step on any of the wrong toes. It's messed up.
Do you feel like that's what happened with Monique? Not the sexual part, but do you feel like that happened with Monique?
Yeah, she stepped on Oprah's and
Lee Daniels.
Lee Daniels' toes. Powerful black people. The powerful.
But she stepped on her toes because...
And I think she said something about Tyler Perry, too.
She definitely said something about Tyler Perry.
So she tagged the 3 highest black people.
And 3 major producers in the black community.
In the black community.
Who make things happen.
Tyler Perry literally has his own studio where it has hotels and restaurants and a hospital on. Yeah. That is what happened. So, you know, that's why even in the interview when Lotto was talking about, she couldn't name the artist. She knows better. But at the same time, it's just...
See, that sucks, man.
It's whack because it, like you said, it affects us.
Yeah.
Like, cause like there's been plenty of women musicians like that we respected that we want to get on, but it's hard to, you know, they always give us like, what we want to talk about.
Yeah, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
Where's this at? Man, and at the trap house we were at? Oh my God. You know how many women pulled up and was like, but then when they sat down and had a conversation, like, okay, these dudes, and we gave none of that energy off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that weird energy, none of that backwards or backdoor, you know, trying to, we should meet up and go out and talk more about this episode we just had.
But really, it's a date.
Yeah, that type of shit. I mean, I see, maybe on a smaller scale it works better because we've seen some of that shit happen in Pomona.
Yeah.
As of recent.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about it. I just saw a bunch of people on Twitter talking about it. And I was like, oh. And they were calling my name.
I mean, if you think about it, the real issue is that it worked for them one time and they think it's just going to continue to work for them.
Not think, they know.
They know.
Like the Harvey Weinsteins, the Bill Cosbys, the R. Kellys, those type of people continue to prey or get things. They continue to prey on people using their influence and power
over their dreams.
Yes.
And goals. Yes.
And it's hard. I agree with you because it's hard to tell somebody who's has a dream and goal to name call because you're basically killing your dreams and goals.
Yeah.
AKA Colin Kaepernick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You take a stand in front of everybody and you call names, you start pointing fingers, you get ostracized from that.
Yeah, but I mean, if you take it back to like a few, I don't know, I can't remember what episode specifically, but Tony said, if you want to make it in the entertainment industry, you have to just give up your morals a little bit.
And I'm not changing. I didn't change it. I just further explain my definition.
Yeah.
And you kind of do because you can't step on the wrong toes. It's whack. I got super morals and ethics. I'm raising a great young man. But there's certain stuff that happened in the comedy community or this comedy scene I've seen, I'm like, this whack.
If I stand up and say anything,
I'm done.
Yeah.
Or I don't know when I'll be done.
Yeah.
See, it might not hit me right when I said something, but down the line, who I said something about, what if they're a network exec? Or what if there's a person that could block me from getting this movie role that could potentially change my career? Because sure, people keep grudges in this industry. They be like, oh, I'm gonna remember that. That's why you can't really do anyone wrong. And if you got bad energy with someone in this industry, it's just best not to be with them. You don't like this. That clashing energy only sells for hip hop, but acting world, comedy world, you don't want that.
None of that shit.
You don't want that.
I mean, it sells for social media too.
It does, but
That's
it
how
don't.
like all this TikTok fighter shit started.
It does, but it don't, because if that was true, Carlos Messina could still be touring like he was, but he got demolished, and that's the rap because that shit only works for hip hop. There's like basketball, there's fighting and stuff, but then there's major penalties. And if you really jacked up, you could get a Ron Artest. Like they try to do him, dirty too. Before that's why the Lakers was his redemption. They was trying to like Kobe saved him because after the whole Palace stuff. So yeah, it's whack. That's why I don't know.
So what is there to be done about it?
Exactly. Like how can we put?
It sounds like we're putting more of the onus on the women. We're not putting more. It's on the women. Because
I mean, it's not on them.
It's not
unfair.
It's unfair.
But it's very hard to filter out shitty people in an industry.
That part.
Yeah, especially if they have the people that you're talking about have power
and legit talent in the industry.
Yeah, how can you? I'm not gonna say no names, but how can you get somebody powerful who's got pull at Netflix or pull at wherever to? Like, all they're gonna do is just squash you. Like they'd be like, "Oh, get them out of here!" Like, and that's unfortunate. There is that whole, what's the phrase? See something, say something, or whatever that phrase is.
Yeah, but you don't want to be a whistleblower.
But that's where I'm saying that's where it becomes the onus is on the women or the person who's dealing with the situation. Yeah. Because the people who witness it, I see people like Michael J. White was on Vlad TV talking about he knows 3 women who dealt with Bill Cosby years ago. He never said shit until Bill Cosby's in jail now, and he's doing a Vlad TV interview talking about how he is friends with women who told him years ago that they dealt with shit with Bill Cosby, and he never said anything. It's not his responsibility to, but at the same time,
he couldn't.
He probably couldn't because Bill Cosby's a powerful person.
He was.
Michael J. White at the time wasn't that powerful. Still not super powerful in the industry. He's well respected. He's well respected. Yeah, but he's not powerful. So it's like when I'm starting to hear all these stories of people who knew how Bill Cosby and how R. Kelly was years ago, but never said anything because of that. And that's, what do you do about that? Yeah. What do you do about that?
I mean, I think we should be teaching the youth to be different, but
I agree.
But
how do you teach them to be different? How do you teach somebody to say, stand up and say something, but just know that dream you have is probably not gonna happen now, and that it takes a lot of morals.
It's going to take a lot of
morals and guts and strength to stand in that and do that. AKA
and just
Colin Kaepernick.
I feel like at this point in time, like somebody would have the best shot at doing that.
Today's the best time at any time.
Build your own platform at that point.
Yeah. No, today is the every day is going to be the better time. Like tomorrow will be the best time to come forward and do that. But is it going to really work? I don't know.
Let us know in the comments below.
Man, great topic.
Thank you, man.
Great topic.
Well, anything sweet you want to say to the people before we get on out?
Anything sweet? Well, definitely not sweet and sour like a pickle Snicker sandwich. Anything sweet, man? Just follow me on all social media platforms. This is EARLPHEUS, EARLPHEUS on all social media platforms. Also, I don't know why he's got clippers next to him. We'll talk about that next day. We'll talk about it another day. Yeah, man, keep rocking with us.
And be sure to, if you got a podcast idea, if you want to get your song mix, if you want to throw an event, if you want to even have your own Twitch live setup feed for gaming and other green screen stuff, right, Derbs?
Yes.
Yes. Be sure to come through over here where we're at, over at Productive Culture Studios.
Productive Culture.
Preserve, conserve, maintain, sustain, and continue over here at Productive Culture. Shout out to the fam over here. Be sure to follow Alt Black Podcast at ALT BLK Pod on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook. Check out the YouTube. Well, y'all already here on the YouTube.
Yes.
But be sure to check out the audio as well. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor. Are you guys there yet? Because we're anchoring on. No. Yes, that was horrible. Yes. And yeah, check me out, Tony Asar, ASAR on the socials. As always,
stay tuned, stay glued.
Smoke a Dutch and read a book. Boomy.
Boomy.